Hello, my name is Bob Oehmen. In my last video, I gave you a cover letter version of who I am. In this video, I want to give you a deeper insight into what I can do to help your organization. During my 25 years in IT, I've played just about every role there can be in IT. Programmer analyst, QA, data modeler, business analyst, project manager, including help desk staff. To start with, I graduated from Eastern Illinois University with honors. I got my BA degree in psychology with a minor in education and science. I transitioned for the next 5 years. I spent the next 5 years doing hands-on work in the healthcare system. I worked in clinics and hospitals. I transitioned into IT through DePaul University's computer career program. I graduated from there with a grade A. For the next 7 years, I was a senior program analyst working with the bits and bytes of applications. Back then, there were no business analysts or QA staff. Programmers had to do it all, from gathering requirements all the way up to testing and into implementation and then into support, production support. During this time, I came in contact with the majority of the technologies used by Fortune 100 companies. I wrote systems containing hundreds of programs. I worked with large data files and complex enterprise-wide systems. I wrote SQL queries for DB2 databases and did data modeling. I wrote code in languages like COBOL and Java and used communication protocols like TCP/IP. I created user interface screens and used a variety of testing and reporting tools. I also used IBM utilities to extract data and load data into data files. I like to write systems documentation, and that's what made me unique among programmers. It's here as writing documentation that I develop my skills as a business process analyst. I capture the knowledge of people from different parts of the department, then integrate it into a format that makes a document that makes sense to everybody in a way that makes sense to them. Senior executives get the big picture that they need to make strategic decisions. Sales and marketing staff get a handle on their product. Programmers use it to get their arms around the systems that they build and support. QA staff use it to write better test scripts. In the years since my coding days, I've worked with most of the major technologies and methodologies: web services, data warehousing, big data, XML, cloud computing, SharePoint, content management systems. I've also used all the methodologies, starting off with the waterfall methodology, going into iterative and RUP processes, and now with Agile. The main thing is that from a technical perspective, there is no technology that's really going to throw me for a loop. The nice thing is that programmers like me because I speak their language. Business people like me because I demystify technology. I explain it in a way that makes sense to them without a lot of the technical jargon. Best of all, I've created a course that teaches everyone in that organization how to use pictures and words to clarify their ideas. It's more than just communication. It's learning how to think clear and communicate your ideas. Creating diagrams, using modeling is just one of the tools that's involved with learning to think clearer. In my work experience, I've held both contract and permanent positions. I'm actually looking more to go more into permanent. I worked in many different industries, including health, finance, insurance, credit card, energy, and publishing. I've been a part of Fortune 100 companies like Sears, TransUnion, ComEd, Blue Cross Blue Shield of Illinois. I've also worked at smaller companies like CCH Publishing and HR Plus. So I'm comfortable in both large and small to medium-sized companies. I've been working on B2B applications since I first started in IT. For example, at the Northern Trust back in the mid-'80s, we developed programs that accepted large data files from outside organizations like the Fed, and then processed them on a daily basis. At Sears, I worked on the credit card applications, and we had real-time interfaces with all the major credit card companies. At the time, now that doesn't seem like a big deal now, but at the time that was leading edge processing. Since 2007, I've focused on web applications like the online ordering process. This includes accepting credit cards and interfacing with back-end applications. HR Plus is a good example of my ability to wear many hats. I managed a complete redesign of their business website. We were converting to a new technology, so I used best practices to guide the process. I developed a project plan, sat in on daily Scrum meetings, defined and clarified the requirements, and created test scripts. I interviewed the operations and support staff, discovered their pain points, and designed a better process. I developed the rollout plan, wrote the training materials, and created the PowerPoint presentations for beta users. I've got many skills to offer the organization, but they all involve problem solving. As an MBA professor at Northwestern University once said, it's all about solving problems. The key is to find the type of problems that you like to solve and find a field that does that. For myself, I like to solve problems at the intersection between business and technology. Once I solve a problem, I like simplifying it and teaching it to others so that others can learn from what I've learned. I've also offered a seminar on using pictures and words to clarify your ideas and then communicate them to others. But that's a video topic for another day. Thanks a lot. I appreciate you taking the time to listen to this.